Hello and welcome back to Under the Knife 2. We're still shaking off a little bit of that rust, but we're getting there. Now let's see what we can do about poor Emilio's liver. Episode 6, Rebirth.
Excuse me.
Miss Ross, about Emilio's post-operation progress. It's not looking good. I've seen his charts too. His liver is still functioning, but his AST and ALT are rising. His liver has taken a lot of damage. It's not healing properly, possibly due to the side effects of guilt. At this rate, a liver transplant is going to become necessary. I had a feeling that would be the case, but we haven't found a donor yet. Well, we've made arrangements to do the transplant, but there's nothing we can do unless a donor appears.
Hey!
What about Emilio's relatives? He has none. He was an orphan. I see. We'll just have to wait and hope that a donor will surface, Miss Ross.
Dr. Stiles!
PGS isn't an incurable disease, is it? No, of course not. 3 weeks later. This doesn't look good. His numbers are getting worse.
Excuse me.
Emilio, ¿qué tal? Más o menos. I see. Hey there? Miss Ross? She's a little busy right now. She's looking for someone that can give you a liver. Well, that's it for your checkup today. I'll see you later. What's that phrase again? Oh yeah, hasta luego.
Medico!
See you, medico. Wow, your English is coming right along. I want to help him, but we need to find a donor.
Dr. Stiles!
Dr. Stiles. Angie? Miss Ross? Dr. Stiles, we found a donor.
What?
What? Really? That's great news. Well, yes and no. You see, a patient hospitalized at Elysium recently went brain dead, but he was registered as a donor. Wait, then this liver's coming from Elysium? Yes, and I know what you're thinking. The patient did have a history of guilt, but both the organ function and the infection exams came back clean. I see. Doctor? Alright, Angie. Please call for Dr. Nagel. I'd like to get his opinion first, just before performing the operation, just in case.
Understood.
Right away. Alright, liver transplant operation. Let's go. Well, I don't think there will be any major problems. That's good news. We should get started as soon as possible.
Wait!
But there is one thing that's bugging me. The guilt that the donor had is not the same type as our patient had. Does that put him in any danger? That's the problem. I'm not sure. There's no data on it. Dr. Stiles?
Alright.
Let's perform the operation. If we try to wait for another donor, Emilio's condition could get even worse. I'll join you, Derek. I want to see this for myself. Thanks, Victor. Angie, could you give us the briefing, please? Yes, Doctor. Due to the extent of the damage of Emilio's liver, we'll need to perform a liver transplant. We have only one objective for this operation. Transplant the liver provided by Elysium. The donated liver has already been delivered.
Dr. Stiles!
Dr. Stiles, let's free Emilio from his suffering. Of course.
Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin the operation.
Alright. Before we can even...
Inject the medication.
Now that we have the liver, we just need to work with the blood vessels here. First up is the vein.
Use the drain. Use the forceps.
Connect the two together.
Sutures are ready. The patient's in danger.
Don't worry,
Please inject the
as we continue with the vessels, the vital cap will go up. So here's the portal vein.
Use the scalpel. Use the drain. Use the forceps. The sutures are ready. Please continue. Please inject the medication.
There we go. Okay, artery. This one's big.
Use the scalpel. Use the drain. Use the forceps. The sutures are ready.
And the bile duct.
Use the scalpel. Use the drain. Use the forceps. The sutures are ready. Great work.
Give everything a minute to settle in.
What the?
There's some kind of abnormality in the liver. His vitals are dropping, and
Detecting chiral reaction.
What?
yep, you heard that right. Right, left, left.
What? Wait!
So, we have a new strain of guilt to deal with here. Drain up these tumors in the exact order that they appeared, and treat them appropriately.
Going down.
If you go out of order, they'll release spores. So, and that's very harmful, honestly. So, all right, now that's done. We can deal with the core. Drain it up. Use the scalpel, and that's it. But it's going to be reappearing multiple times throughout. So, right, left, left again.
Look!
Okay, right, right, center, left. This is going to be a recurring joke now on this this playthrough where I mistake the forceps for a drain, so on and so forth.
Chiral reaction is weakening.
Okay, center, left, right, right. Yep, there I go again. Yeah, as long as you can keep track of the order that those tumors appear in,
Chiral reaction is weakening.
it's not like this one's not too bad. So center, left, left, right, right. Other than that, though, it's just really time-consuming. Oops, that's my mistake. So if you go out of order, that happens.
Chiral reaction is negative. This can't be.
Destroyed.
Doctor,
Yeah. Damn it.
operation complete.
Thank you. Dr. Stiles!
Right, so Victor's gonna find out what exactly went wrong with that liver and why it was, and why it caused such a reaction, the reaction that it did. Because that was definitely very weird. And an A rank for us. I guess this is goodbye, Emilio. Dr. Stiles, thank you. You're welcome. Good luck with your rehab, Emilio. Goodbye, Angie. Adios. Adios.
Dr. Stiles,
Dr. Stiles, Miss Thompson, thank you for everything you've done. Please stop by Elysium if you ever get the chance.
Yes!
Definitely. It'd be a pleasure to visit Emilio. Adios, Emilio.
Adios!
Adios, Doctor. Well then, please excuse us. They're really gone. I'm glad to see patients leave the hospital, but it can be a little sad too. Yeah, I agree. I know that I should be happy, but But, Doctor, that guilt, what was it? Was it from the donor, or from Emilio? I don't know. Dr. Nagel is investigating it right now. But if it turns out to be a new type of guilt... troublesome indeed. Alright, well, it's still pretty early on, so let's keep going. Chapter 3, Onset. Episode 1, Temptation.
Derek.
Is that you, Derek? Please, come in. You wanted to see me, Chief? Yes, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is President Miyazumi of Acropolis Pharmaceutical.
Dr. Stiles.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Stiles. I'm Reina. I've heard you're quite the renowned doctor. Reina Miyazumi, age 35, president of Acropolis Pharmaceutical. Powerful in the world of finance, she is a beautiful woman with strong political connections. I'm Derek. Nice to meet you, too. I didn't expect that the world-famous super doctor would be so young and charming. Haha, you think? You look pretty young yourself, Ms. Miyazumi. Thank you, but I'll bet I'm older than you. Really? You don't look a day over 20. Why, thank you. It's always nice to hear that you look younger than you really are. Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. Dr. Stiles, Acropolis and Caduceus have signed a business agreement. From this point on, we will be partnering to develop new medicines. I see.
Well...
What we're anticipating most from our cooperative research is medication to treat PGS. But that's not all we'll be depending on Acropolis for. They'll also be mass-producing the medicine. I believe we've created a wonderful strategic alliance here, and I'm looking forward to your contributions as well, Dr. Stiles. I'll do my best. Dr. Stiles, I'd like you to help Ms. Miyazumi with the new medicine she's been developing.
What?
Huh? Me? I know Victor is probably better suited to a task like this, but unfortunately he's tied up with the research on PGS. I understand. So what kind of medicine are we talking about here? It's a vaccine for a new type of canine influenza that caused an outbreak in Asia last year. We'll be creating the antivirus by rewriting the DNA of the existing virus. When the antivirus and the influenza begin to exchange their genes, both of them will be wiped out. Sounds simple enough. I'd be happy to help.
Dr. Stiles.
I'm glad to hear that, Dr. Stiles. Shall we get going, then? Yes, ma'am. Director Hoffman, Chief Casal, please excuse us. Are you sure about this, Director? Shouldn't Derek's first priority be treating PGS?
Well...
This decision was made by the board before it even reached me, so I can't very well object. Nor can I ignore the generous research grant Acropolis has offered us. Yep, that's business life for you. I'm very envious of how many great doctors there are here. I wish my company had the same. Dr. Hoffman and Dr. Casal, both of them are top-notch. And of course, you're certainly included as well, Dr. Stiles. I'm just lucky to have had some great teachers, really. Oh, don't be so modest. You acquired the healing touch because you had the potential to begin with, right?
No.
That may be, but... You're very humble, but that's not the way to get ahead in life, Derek. Can I call you Derek? Those with great talent achieve their successes by accepting the praise they deserve. You're a successful man. You just need to start thinking and acting like one. You mean, like, acting more confident? Yes, I've always done just that. It's got me where I am today. It's also just a good state of mind to have. If you believe you'll produce results, then you will.
So what do you say?
So, how about it, Derek? Would you be interested in coming to Acropolis? What do you mean? I'm asking if you'd like to work exclusively for my company. If you're interested, I could pull some strings and maybe even get you into a director's seat. What do you think? Is this a serious offer? I'm very serious, Derek. I want you.
Excuse me.
You're getting a little too close, Ms. Miyazumi. Trust me, you won't regret it. Listen, this is, all very sudden.
Dr. Stiles!
Saved by the Angie. Angie? The preparations for the experimental treatment are ready. Please head to the OR. Alright, well, let's get going, Ms. Miyazumi. Let's. We'll talk more about this later. Okay. This is what I think it is. Oh, yep, sure is. This is our puzzle of the game. I know I called this an experiment earlier, but it may be best to think of it like a puzzle. We'll need this data to help us succeed in recombining the virus's DNA. Oh no, not another one of these. I'm not good at solving puzzles. Try to connect all the amino acids together. If you can do that, then we should be able to produce the antibody. Good luck, Dr. Stiles.
All right, let's do this.
Now, in practice earlier, I had quite the time, trying to remember the right combination for this. So, it's pretty self-explanatory. We have to realign these circles here, so that way the colors match up. Then once you do that, the rest should be easy. Whoops. Pick it up first, then rotate. This way. That's one.
One down. Is something? Please continue.
Oh yeah, Dr. Toolble's here too. He's observing. Wait, that's not right. Gotta pick one of these up. There we go. I may or may not have made a cheat sheet beforehand, but you didn't hear that from me.
Great work.
Alright, so that takes care of that, and then Maizumi's still scheming about trying to get us to join her, but we're not going to do that because we're too smart for that nonsense. I'm like totally not aligned here. Anyway, that was an A rank. That's better.
Dr. Stiles.
Well done, Dr. Stiles. It looks like the vaccine research will go quite smoothly thanks to you. Oops, there we go. And about our talk earlier, give it some thought. Alright, I will. In fact, we can discuss it over dinner sometime. How does that sound? Are you busy? Not really. The PGS research seems to be going well. But, I've got other things that I need to attend to, and... well, I'd be happy to work my schedule around yours. We should definitely get together. Anyway, I'll be in touch. See you soon. What am I gonna do? Dr. Stiles, that woman, I can tell you for sure she's a lot older than she looks.
What?
Wow, you can tell? That's amazing, Angie. Of course I can tell. I'm a girl too, you know. What's the matter, Angie? You sound angry.
Jeez.
You're just so indecisive. Indecisive. Yeah, that was the word. I thought I was reading it right, but I'm like, wait a minute. Sometimes I double guess myself like this on the silliest things. I'm sorry, but I overheard what you two were talking about in the hallway. Every last detail. Angie, eavesdropping is a bad habit of yours. The research on PGS has only just begun, and you're thinking about leaving Caduceus now of all times?
No.
No, of course not. It's just that nobody has ever made that kind of offer to me before, so... And what's more, you're all infatuated with someone like her. Angie, you're not jealous, are you? Good heavens, no. Jeez. Hey, man, she's really angry. Nope, that takes care of that one. Let's do one more. Episode 2, Prime Time. Hey, move that light over more to the right. No, my right. I want something to put over by that wall. Isn't there a plant we can use or something? I'll ask the hospital staff. Hurry up, you guys. I've got the reporter coming in soon.
Amazing!
What's all this about? A TV station is here to do a report. Really? Television? I heard they're going to do a live recording of Derek while he's operating. Looks like Dr. Stiles gained quite a reputation after he operated on Secretary Pierce.
Oh yeah?
Derek Stiles, miracle surgeon. Who will he save next? It'll probably go something like that. And so it will. I knew that Dr. Stiles was a talented doctor, but wow! Caduceus is known to the public as an organization that researches intractable diseases. Pretty dull. We don't have a reason to reject a good press. But man, it's a little fishy that they're the ones supplying the patient for us. Doesn't that make the whole thing sound staged? What do you think, Leslie?
Hey!
I just wonder who the reporter's going to be. Think he'll be a network correspondent? Well, I'm looking forward to this. Wow, you're pretty into this. How should I comb my hair? Like this? No, wait. Maybe this way. Running out of time.
Dr. Stiles.
Oh, morning, Angie. What are you still doing in front of a mirror?
Yeah.
I overslept, so my hair's really a mess. What do you think? Does it look okay? It looks fine to me. Really? Doesn't it make you all nervous they were going to be on national television? As long as the doctor looks clean and reliable, that's all they need to see. You're calm as usual. Doctor, just be yourself. And don't be so nervous. You know I trust you in the operating room. You're still human. If you get too distracted, it could be disastrous.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it. But I'll be okay. I'll never let anything affect me while I'm operating. Please make sure you don't. Alright, this operation will be televised, so let's get serious. Doctor, I know all the cameras and lighting equipment must be distracting, but...
It's alright.
It's alright, Angie. I won't even notice them once I start operating. Understood. Well then, I guess I'll start with the briefing. We will be extracting benign tumors from the patient's small intestine. There are two objectives in this operation. Excise and extract the tumors in the small intestine, and treat the inflammations. That is all.
Let's begin the operation.
Well, as the saying goes, this will be simple pimple.
Well, let's begin. Let's do our best.
Yeah, as all this is going on, there's a they can probably hear Guy Davidson giving the rundown on this. Was probably like his first big gig before Miracle Surgery started. Keep in mind this game is a prequel to New Blood, so or not a direct prequel, but you know takes place before New Blood, but after Under the Knife and Second Opinion. Might be. Wow, that was some pretty good timing there. As soon as so right when I missed that, there's the cameraman taking a picture. That was some that was really hilarious. I can't believe that actually. Like I swear, I did not time that on purpose. That was. Oh, we do have to use magnification. Okay, the magnification tool. Anywhere else? Oh yeah. Let's just move that down a little bit here. That. One more. Awesome. That was embarrassing. Is there more? Nope. Oh, this side.
Well, that's done.
Of course.
The sutures are ready.
The things you see on TV, right?
Operation complete. Jeez.
Angie.
So, understandably, Angie is really annoyed at the crew for interrupting us while we were operating, for taking that picture and doing the whole like, "Are you ready for some surgery?" kind of kind of crap they were kind of used to. Except not really, as we get that A rank. Man, I'm so tired. Hey, the hero Caduceus is back. Oh, come on, stop.
Hey!
So, Dr. Styles, how did it go? I got really nervous. Just having a camera on me is enough to give me stage fright. I don't even remember what I talked about.
Dr. Styles!
Dr. Styles, congratulations. You've made your debut into the big time. Huh? Hey, who's been teaching Adil phrases like that?
Derek.
Well, Dr. Styles, you've certainly made headlines. I hope Caduceus becomes as popular as you. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? I've also been asked to be interviewed by some magazines. My schedule next week is totally booked. They're going to be keeping me pretty busy.
Angie!
Did they get you on film during the operation too, Angie? I don't know. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I could be on TV.
Hey!
I'm going to start my rounds. She doesn't seem as energetic as usual. Did something happen, Dr. Styles? How should I know?
Oh, yeah?
Maybe she's still got butterflies from the shoot. I wouldn't call them butterflies, but it's definitely some kind of bug. Or thing, for that matter. Anyway, that's it for this episode. See you next time.